Hello there, my YouTube friends. It's been a little bit of time since I've given you an update. This is the hardest period of time for me right now. It really is. It's just sitting on my backside, doing out, letting the radiotherapy and the chemotherapy sort of slowly come to an end.
I will fight just to survive. I won't be denied. I'm a warrior inside.
And do their thing. It's really tough. I've been very, very lucky in one respect that I managed to find a game for my PS4 which has really got us enthused, because most of the games that I used to play all the time, like my Battlefields and everything, just infuriated us, and I just got so sick of them. But I managed to find the one called Fallout 4, which is years old. I mean, it's probably at least a couple of years old, but it's really got us intrigued. It's really got us having a lot of fun playing it, and I can literally while away a lot of hours doing it. So I'm blessed in that respect that I found that game, or that my daughter found that game. Actually, she's the one that bought it. In that I'm managing to play that thing, which is keeping us occupied, because otherwise this would absolutely be killing me right now. I still find it difficult to get away with the way I look at it. It's not me. I don't like it one little bit, and I'm finding it difficult. So I've actually me sort of head and lead nurse, my Macmillan nurse, is basically going to get us in touch with a psychologist or a psychiatrist or whatever it is, to sort of have a talk about the way I'm feeling about it and that, and see what can be done to help us thing, because I didn't even want to leave the house looking like this, because I just feel really shitty. Plus side though, I'm off a lot of my meds. I'm only taking a few little bits and pieces, which I'm still on the lansoprazole, which you can't make that out because it's not in the end. 2 seconds. Yeah, the lansoprazole I'm on. I'm still on the MSTs, which is the slow release morphine. I'm off the Oromorph. I'm off all the anti-sickness meds. Now, I'm taking this stuff, but it's not a med. This is just the stuff that it's like an energy source. So it helps boost me calories and basically gives us a lot more energy, which is what's in here. It's been mixed up and it's in here. You mix it with a litre of water and basically drink that throughout the day, gives you a bit of energy. This thing I'm barely on, but it's basically all it is an acid, you know. But the lansoprazole's usually doing the trick, and I'm on paracetamol, this dispersible paracetamol. These things here, you just basically drop them in water, they dissolve, and they're doing the trick. So basically that's all the meds that I'm on. Now and again, I may have to take some Laxidor, but that's just every now and again. This stuff obviously isn't a med again, it's literally a mouthwash thing, so I'm on that every day still. But other than that, you know, I'm off all the other meds, so that's pretty good going to be off most of my other meds. You know, I'm sort of pretty happy with that. The energy levels aren't too bad. I'm not sort of up there yet, but I am gaining weight. You know, you've seen that in another thing where on Sunday I mentioned it. I am gaining weight, so that's a fantastic thing. And the hospital are really chuffed with that. They couldn't believe that I'm already, even though I'm still sort of in that early phase of the chemo and radiotherapy still being in my system and still working, that for us to be gaining weight, they're like really chuffed. And they're also chuffed with the fact that I'm now forcing myself to eat. It's not easy. I'm not gonna think you'd say that it is. It's not. Some foods can be really tough, and I'm just going to work out what foods I can get away with. I tend to find that it helps if, after I've had my paracetamol, I give it about 15 minutes or so, do a steam. Yeah, the bowl. I do a steam with my bowl, add the hot water to that, put my head over it with a towel covering my head. It opens up the thingies in the mouth, helps to soothe the throat a bit, well, not soothe it so much, but open it out so I can swallow a bit easier. I do that, and then I have something to eat, and it's because I find what I can't eat, and that's what I'm busy doing now. I'm busy going through different foods. I've got to write them down so that the hospital can see what I'm trying and seeing what I'm getting away with and what I'm not getting away with. But other than that, you know, things are progressing. very, very slowly, but they are progressing. I am getting a little bit better. I'm still finding that I get very, very shaky quite quickly when I'm overexerting myself. But I tend to find a lot of times that I'm sitting down playing the game and just trying to like preserve my energy and build myself up and not do too much so that I can gain the weight. So I'm pretty chuffed with that. And I will keep you updated, guys, with things that's happening. Like I say, there's not really a great deal apart from coming off a lot of my meds. I've had my tube changed as well. I wanted to record it, but she didn't want to be on camera and that, so, and I've got to respect that, you know. So I'm going to show you now what that looks like. So here we go. You can see it there, look. I'm getting close enough and get it. There. And there you go, that's my new peg there. So as you can see, it's fairly flat to my stomach. Yeah, it turns still dead easily. It's hard because of the fact that I've got. You see, it turns very easily. There's a bit going inside my stomach. I put the pipe bit, well, there's a pipe bit into there and turn it to lock it, and then I can pour my feeds down it. But like I say, really, to be perfectly honest with you, we're not feeding too much through this anymore. I'm still taking in about 4 or 5 a day of the feeds through it. Hopefully eventually that will stop and I'll eventually get that taken out, which will be a fun one. But there we go, guys, that's where we're at the minute. So guys, I'm very, very pleased with how things are going, are progressing. Things are going pretty good, apart from obviously this, you know, this is the one thing that's really bringing it all down for me. It's pretty bad. This sort of, I'm getting sort of a roughness there, like this hair trying to grow through, but it's not really coming in well at all. I'm hoping it will start to grow eventually, and that things will progress from there. And I'll get my beard back, because that's the one thing I really need. It's the one thing that's bringing us down and making things awfully tough for us to feel comfortable going out and about and doing things, you know, because with this thing now, you can see it's pretty much flat, and so you cannot be seen. So that's good, you know. I mean, that's a good thing. I also went for a sight test the other day, because obviously, like I say, we know that there's a potential that I can lose my sight, or I can get cataracts, develop cataracts a lot earlier than most people would. So they've done a baseline test now to find out where my eyesight's at. Had to read the wall chart, and I managed to read the whole lot from top to bottom perfectly fine. Then they've done a peripheral test where you've got to look into this sort of thing, to cover one eye with a patch, and then they do obviously the same with the other eye straight afterwards, but you've got to look at this dot that's in the middle of the thing. And what it does is it just says that it'll be, you're going to see like little flashes of light going off, could be dull, could be bright, going off in the thing. You've got to keep your eye on this one in the middle, and if you see these ones going off, you just hit this trigger thing that you've got. How to do that, and obviously do that with both eyes. I won't find out the results then until I go back on the 20th, but at least I know, at least to have a baseline now for how good my eyesight is. So that's a good sign, and that's a good thing. So, but anyway, guys, you know, thanks very much for watching, those that are watching, and keep it up with how I'm going. I really do appreciate it, guys, and I really do. It means the world to me, and if I can help anybody out for what they might possibly have to go through themselves, going through any of this, then hey, it's all well and good. So thanks, guys. I'll catch you in the next one. It's the not so bearded wolf. I'm out.
Bad Wolf. The Big Bad Wolf.